People will do anything to belong. It's a primal need, the desire to connect with others, to feel closeness and real human bonds, but also simply to survive because belonging means survival in society. And this is exactly why parasitic, predatory consciousness, whether embodied in individuals, systems, or institutions, exploits this need. This is the conqueror, colonial consciousness, the mindset that sees everything as its domain, everything as something that should bow to its will. This consciousness doesn't just conquer land or resources, it conquers groups, societies, and religions, turning belonging into a tool of control. Religions and societies, as we experience them, are built on these same power dynamics. They create systems where we're taught to submit in exchange for belonging. If we resist or set boundaries, we're often punished or pushed out. These systems, through their rules, rituals, and traditions, demand compliance, making us feel like we have to conform or risk being excluded, shamed, or silenced. It operates on both personal and global scales, spreading its toxic influence through history. Any act of self-preservation, boundaries, or autonomy is perceived as a direct challenge, and those who resist must be punished, destroyed, or excommunicated. The message is clear: comply with their will, or risk being cast out and made an example of. This system turns belonging into a weapon, a method of domination. The threat of excommunication or ostracism, the fear of not belonging, is wielded to ensure compliance, reinforcing this toxic cycle of control. This mindset sees every relationship, every group, every person as a potential servant to its needs. It's about silencing any voice that refuses to serve its demands, erasing any individuality that resists its rule. It's the same ancient, colonial consciousness that seeks to conquer and consume, whether on a small, personal scale or within the sweeping historical forces of imperialism, colonialism, and organized religion. This kind of power demands not just submission, but total obliteration of anything that doesn't conform. It turns the human need for connection into a trap and the desire to belong into a constant state of fear. It's not just about fitting in, it's about survival within a system that demands loyalty at the cost of self-destruction. And it's been this way throughout history, shaping the way we think, feel, and relate to others, particularly within the walls of religious institutions and societal structures. To break free, we must challenge this very belief system. We must reject the control that frames belonging as a mechanism for compliance, and instead reclaim autonomy, understanding that belonging is not about submission, but about mutual respect, understanding, and freedom. True belonging exists not in the context of domination, but in the liberation of our authentic selves, unbound by these colonial, conformist systems. Have you ever been pressured to conform under the guise of group loyalty? Or maybe you've noticed this pattern on a small or large scale? Share your thoughts in the comments. If this message resonated with you, like, subscribe, and share to spread awareness.